You aren't afraid of failure. You're afraid of being average. You're afraid that 3 years from now, you'll be sitting in the exact same chair, scrolling through the exact same feed, watching other people live the life you told yourself you'd have by now. It's 2 a.m. The blue light of your phone is the only thing illuminating your face, and deep down, there's a quiet, gnawing realization. 2026 isn't just a year on a calendar. It is a deadline. It is a threshold. And right now, you are standing on the wrong side of it. The world doesn't care about your potential. It doesn't care about the person you could be. 2026 isn't waiting for you to find yourself. It's demanding that you create yourself. If you don't wake up now, you won't just lose a year. You'll lose the version of you that was meant to conquer it. This is your wake-up call. This is the blueprint to ensure you don't waste the most pivotal years of your existence. We live in a culture that has mastered the art of the highlight reel trap. You spend hours every single day consuming the finished products of everyone else's lives while neglecting the raw materials of your own. You see the vacation, the fitness transformation, the startup success, and the six-figure income, but you never see the 4 a.m. anxiety or the months of absolute silence. This digital distortion has created a generation of observers rather than architects. You are suffering from a chronic overdose of dopamine and a severe deficiency of discipline. We talk about a dopamine detox like it's a luxury, but in 2026, it will be a survival skill. The algorithms are designed to keep you in a state of perpetual comparison, fueling a FOMO that paralyzes your ability to act. You are so busy looking at where everyone else is that you've forgotten how to move your own feet.
If you want to own 2026, you have to start by winning the war against your own attention. You have to realize that your focus is the most valuable currency you possess, and right now, you're giving it away for free to billion-dollar companies that profit from your stagnation. The first step in this blueprint isn't a grand gesture. It's a radical withdrawal. We call it the monk mode. It's the lonely chapter that everyone tries to skip because they're afraid of what they'll hear in the silence. But the truth is, you cannot build a skyscraper on a foundation of noise. You need to disappear. You need to stop reporting your plans to people who don't care about your progress. You need to stop seeking validation for things you haven't even started yet. Real growth happens in the dark, in the quiet hours when no one is watching and there are no likes to be earned. There is a fundamental difference between being lonely and being in solitude. Loneliness is a state of lack. Solitude is a state of power. In the lonely chapter, you aren't hiding from the world because you're weak. You're withdrawing to sharpen your tools. Think of every great athlete, every visionary CEO, every artist who changed the world. They all had a period where they went dark. They cut the noise, they deleted the distractions, and they focused on one thing until they became undeniable. For you, entering monk mode in 2026 means 3 things. First, you audit your environment. If your room is a mess, your mind is a mess. If your circle is stagnant, you are stagnant. Second, you set a digital curfew. Your phone does not belong in your bedroom. The first hour of your day should be spent building your mind, not consuming the opinions of strangers. Third, you commit to one hard skill. Not 3, not 5, 1. Whether it's coding, high-ticket sales, public speaking, or mastering AI tools, you pick the thing that will make you indispensable in a world that is rapidly being automated.
Let's talk about the dragon of procrastination. We often think procrastination is about laziness, but it's actually about fear. It's the fear that if you try and fail, you'll have no more excuses left. So you stay in the comfort trap. You tell yourself you'll start on Monday or after the holidays or when you feel ready. Newsflash, you will never feel ready. Readiness is a myth created by people who are too scared to move. You need to adopt the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. No thinking, no debating, just action. And for the bigger goals, use the 5-second rule, made famous by Mel Robbins. The moment you have an impulse to act on a goal, you must physically move within 5 seconds or your brain will kill the idea. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. But action without a system is just chaos. Most people treat their lives like a series of accidents. They wake up and react to whatever email, text, or notification hits them first. That's not a life, that's a defense mechanism. To own your future, you need to use your calendar as a weapon. Jordan Peterson often talks about using a schedule not as a prison, but as a way to design a day you actually want to live. Ask yourself, if I could have the perfect productive day, what would it look like? Then write it down. Block out the time for work, but also block out the time for the things that sustain you. If you don't schedule your life, someone else will schedule it for you. In 2026, the gap between those who have a plan and those who wing it will become a canyon. With student debt rising, inflation climbing, and AI shifting the job market, you cannot afford to be a passenger in your own career.
This brings us to the Matthew principle, the idea that to those who have, more will be given, and from those who have nothing, even what they have will be taken away. It sounds harsh, but it's the mathematical reality of the universe. Success is geometric, it's not linear. When you start, the progress isn't visible. You go to the gym for a week and you look the same. You study a language for a month and you still can't speak. You save a few $100s and you're still broke. This is where 99% of people quit. They expect immediate gratification in a world that only rewards cumulative effort. You have to fall in love with the boring work. You have to value the compound effect. Every small choice you make today, the burger versus the salad, the extra hour of sleep versus the extra hour of study, is an investment that will pay dividends 3 years from now. Don't be ashamed to start at the bottom. It is far better to be the idiot at the gym who is trying to improve than the sophisticate on the sofa who is slowly rotting away. We need to have a reality check about the American dream in the mid-2020s. The old path of get a degree, get a job, buy a house is breaking. The rules have changed. You are competing with the entire world now. You are competing with algorithms that never sleep. In this environment, hard work is the baseline, not the advantage. The real advantage is work-life integration. It's about being so aligned with your purpose that your work doesn't feel like a chore, but like a mission. However, this doesn't mean burning yourself out until you're a husk of a human being. We see the hustle culture porn everywhere, the influencers screaming at you to never sleep. That's a lie. True peak performance requires recovery. You need to sleep like an athlete to perform like a pro. You need to nourish your body to sustain your brain. 2026 will be won by the people who are durable, not just fast.
Authenticity is becoming the rarest commodity on Earth. In a world of AI-generated content and filtered faces, being a real, flawed, and striving human being is a superpower. Stop trying to be perfect before you launch. Stop waiting for the perfect time to start that business or have that difficult conversation. There is a profound power in saying, I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm going to figure it out as I go. This is the truth that Jordan Peterson speaks of. The idea that speaking your truth and acting with integrity provides you with a ground to stand on when the storms of life arrive, and they will arrive. 2026 will bring challenges we haven't even imagined yet. If you are a person built on lies and shortcuts, you will crumble. If you are a person built on truth and discipline, you will be the one people look to for leadership. As we move toward the final chapters of this blueprint, I want you to look at your hands. Everything you see around you, the technology, the buildings, the culture, was built by people no smarter than you. The only difference is that they decided to build while you decided to watch. The lonely chapter isn't forever. It is a season. It's the winter where you plant the seeds so that you can have a harvest in the summer of 2026. If you are feeling overwhelmed right now, good. That means you're finally awake to the stakes. But don't let that overwhelm turn into paralysis. Lower the bar until you can hit it. If you can't work for 4 hours, work for 10 minutes. If you can't run 5 miles, walk around the block. Just do not stay still. The trajectory of your life is determined by the smallest movements.
I'm not going to ask you to like this video or subscribe just for the sake of it. If this didn't resonate with you, then I've failed as a communicator. But if you're sitting there right now and you feel a fire starting in your chest, then I have a different request.
Don't just comment "great video" or "so inspiring." Inspiration is a cheap drug that wears off in an hour. Instead, I want you to comment one specific, measurable thing you are going to do in the next 24 hours to change your trajectory. Maybe it's deleting that one app that eats your soul. Maybe it's finally opening that textbook. Maybe it's cleaning your workspace. Whatever it is, put it in writing. Publicly commit to it. I will be reading and I will be checking in. The clock is ticking. Every second that passes is a second you will never get back. You are currently writing the chapter of your life that will be titled 2026. Ask yourself, is this a chapter people will want to read? Is this a chapter you will be proud to look back on when you're 80 years old? Or is it just another blank page filled with what ifs and maybe tomorrows? Your life is a masterpiece in progress, but you are the only one holding the brush. Don't let the world paint your canvas with the gray colors of mediocrity. Reach for the boldest colors you can find. Take the risk, speak the truth, do the work. The 2026 blueprint isn't a piece of paper, it's a way of being. It's the decision to stop being a victim of your circumstances and start being the master of your fate. You have everything you need. Now get up and go build it. 2026 is waiting for you. Don't make it wait a second longer. Your time starts now.